Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, right, so Lilo and Stitch the movie. Great movie. I gotta rank them. But God, why am I gonna find Lilo and Stitch in the movie? God. Okay, the movie. So this is a 2-disc big wave edition. It comes with, a bunch of stuff. So the movie is... I think, like, the death happened... Lilo's mom and dad died recently-ish. So, basically... So, Nani is taking care of her sister. She gave up college to be with her family. Ohana means no one gets left behind. Means family means no one gets left behind. And Lilo doesn't go to foster care in this one, unlike another Lilo and Stitch movie. God, what were they thinking for the remake? Like, Nani's already a strong female character. Yeah, nothing says strength than someone who sacrifices for her family. She sacrificed going to college. She sacrificed dating David. Where, yes, it's clear they like each other, but she wants to take care of her sister before dating. Now, in Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. David says they've been dating for 2-3 weeks. 2, almost 3 weeks. Alright, so it's good that they are dating after this movie. Nice. And David is helping around with Lilo. We see Stitch the movie. He's watching Lilo while Nani is working. Alright, what else? So this movie really doesn't have any villains in it. Gantu was just doing his job. Jumbo was trying to capture Stitch in exchange for his freedom. Pleakley was doing his job. Cobra Bubbles is being more than patient with Nani and Lilo. His knuckles say Cobra. But yeah, Cobra wanted Nani to win. He really didn't want to take Lilo away. Which also kind of makes it that one scene in the movie where, like, he met the High Council woman. So he knows aliens exist. So why did he not believe Lilo when, like, why would he blame, like, aliens attacking, the house? Like, he knows aliens exist, and Lilo was saying it's aliens. Normally, a little kid would not lie. Well, I mean, I don't know how old Lilo is. I think she's like 5-6 years old, I think. And credits, she does go on a school bus to go to school. Doesn't exactly tell me what age or what school she goes to. Is it elementary? I'll probably say it's perhaps before middle school, maybe. It's either that or middle school-ish. I don't know. Like, I should look up how old Lilo is. I think Nani's like 19, 20 years old. I mean, she was just about to go to college when parents died. They never said like how recently the parents died either. Alright, so some of the deleted scenes in the movie is there's a scene where they steal a plane and they're chasing Gantu's ship. They go in between like two buildings, kind of like towers. That scene was cut out because I believe 9/11. Another scene that they completely cut out, which I do get, it was a scene where Lilo was hiding. At the end credits, where Lilo was hiding in No, it was in the beginning where Lilo hid inside the washing machine to hide from her sister Nani. It's still in the DVD, but in other versions, they did have to censor that because you should not hide in washing machines. Another scene that was completely cut is the scene where Jumba attacks Stitch in the house. In the deleted version, he still has his blaster, and in the movie he was throwing like plates at the ceiling, but in the deleted one he was shooting the ceiling. And how the house exploded was a bit different. In the movie, they decided Jumbo shoved a carrot into the blaster, which jammed it and caused it to explode, blowing up the entire house. In the deleted scene, Stitch rips the oven out of the wall, grabbed the exhaust pipe of the oven, and was filling the house of carbon monoxide. Jumbo aims his blaster and pulls the trigger, which explodes the entire house. And the deleted scene, the explosion is orange and not green. I do see why they cut that scene, which is it could get kids ideas into basically ripping pipes or parts out of the oven, which could fill the house with carbon monoxide, which could blow it up if a sparks happened. Alright, so I do get that. Alright, other deleted scenes. There's no deleted scene where Lilo was trying to scare off the tourists out of Hawaii. Let's see. That's another deleted scene. What's another one? Alright, so movie begins with Jumba being put on trial with an High Council lady. It's about I think the High Council woman is kind of a little bit like underdeveloped. She's in the first movie. She shows up in Stitch the movie, which she still traps Jumba and Pleakley on the planet. I don't think she shows up at all in the TV show. She then shows up in Lilo and Stitch to give Gantu his job back as captain. After that, I don't think she's in any of the TV shows. Then again, I gotta go back and rewatch the TV show. She's kind of a little underdeveloped. I don't think Bubbles doesn't show up in the show either. I do like how Bubbles was invited to Lilo's party. He was there for Thanksgiving. So he was there for holidays. So yeah, he's part of the family too. That's nice. Alright. So basically, Lilo adopts Stitch at the pound. And yeah, so Stitch basically learns from being a monster to citizen. Doesn't really hide the fact that he's an alien at the end of this movie. But yeah, in Lilo and Stitch 2, Nani tells him that she's not allowed to use a hover car because someone could see her. Kind of goes out the window when the TV show, when there's other experiments running around the island and Lilo has to capture them to find them a place where they belong on the island or wherever. What else? Again, a gray disc. Another gray disc. Hi. Alright, so let's see. So the second disc has a bunch of games, bonus features, and other stuff. I think some documentaries about, like, some Hawaiian culture, which is cool. So, yeah, I do think Lilo would not survive in the foster care or in this system. The way she acts, she would not survive long. I don't think anyone would want to adopt her or... Now, some people do think that Lilo has autism. Do I believe it? I'm not sure. She does act a bit weird. And Nani did say that she wouldn't survive without her, which is true. Most people would not put up with for some of the way she acts and think she's weird. They'll probably put her into like an institution or an asylum or something like that. I can definitely see why she struggles to make friends. And yeah, she does fight with Myrtle throughout this movie, second movie, and in the TV show where she's a bully. I think there's an episode where one of Myrtle's friends says that, like, her mom left to get some milk and never came back, or left to get some a pack of cigarettes and never came back. So one of her parents abandoned her. And I think that's some of the reason why she basically bullies Lilo. Alright, what else? So I do like how Lilo also has like a wall full of fat people pictures. Also, the guy with the ice cream cone, I kind of wonder how much money he has. Because he is in pretty much every episode of the TV show. He's in the second movie, loses his ice cream. I think he's in Stitch the movie. And I think he finally gets to enjoy his ice cream in Lilo and Stitch, the final episode. So this Jack, and the gag is basically he constantly keeps losing his ice cream, like he keeps getting destroyed over and over and over and over and over again. But Hawaii is extremely expensive place to go. Like, how much money does he have for him to be able to stay in Hawaii for every episode of the show and the movies, which probably means he's there for a year? He's definitely a tourist. He's definitely not Hawaiian. Doesn't talk. I don't know. Maybe he won the lottery and decides to do a year vacation in Hawaii for whatever reason. Or maybe he's a secret alien disguised as a human hiding out in Hawaii. I don't know. So the first movie is a lot of fun. I do like how Jumbo and Pleapley fix up the house and they stay as part of the family in the movie. And Pleapley basically becomes Roger Smith from American Dad. Pleakley starts wearing like wigs and outfits, and apparently he's able to fool everyone. Nani, Lilo, and Stitch are able to see right through their disguises. I mean, well, David sees through it too, as he knows he's an alien. But I guess he's able to fool other people, which is cool, I guess. Alright, I definitely watched this one over the remake. The coloring, the characters, everything's great and awesome about this movie. Alright, I hope everyone stays safe today.